What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Doggie Diamonds. You already know Doggie Diamonds TV. Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud. Just look that up. I'm here. I got to address corny shit because anytime, you let a lie linger out there, start looking like the truth. So you always got to address all bullshit. Don't let no bullshit slide ever, especially when it's coming from a bullshit ass nigga. Now, I've been in the game since 2007. It's 2016, right? So that's 9 years in the game, right? Or is my math off? That's 9 years in the game, right? Okay, two, 9 years, right? So in 9 years, nobody has ever called me police. They've never called me a rat. They never called me snitch. Nobody has ever produced paperwork of me doing any of those things. Now, this nigga Taxstone, where the fuck he come from? Nobody even knows where he come from. I knew him because he used to be around, hanging around niggas on some dick ride and shit, trying to be with niggas that I knew and shit. But I don't even know where he come from. And he got some shaky shit with him, with people already saying that he's an agent and he's a snitch. So how do you switch the narrative? You switch the narrative by deflecting. What people call you, you gonna call somebody else. Now, like I said, I've been in the game. Y'all know me from doing all these interviews, put out mad DVDs on the street, 4 YouTube channels, 4 YouTube partnerships. Never, ever heard anything with my name and police and snitch. Never heard that. Now, out of nowhere, this nobody dude comes out of nowhere and starts saying that shit, so it's believable. But again, when you say some shit, and you leave it, you leave it out there, it starts looking like the truth. So that's why I feel like I have to address that. Now, how did all this shit start? I guess the shit started because I interviewed Math Hoffa right here in my office, and asked him about a previous situation that he had with the Taxstone dude. Taxstone is known for what? He's a fucking troll. He talks shit about everybody on Twitter first and foremost. And I guess people liked his personality from Twitter, which enabled him to get a podcast. Now, he got a podcast and he's known for talking shit about people. So, of course, if you have an issue with somebody, as an interviewer, you ask people about the issue that they previously had with somebody. That's what everybody does. That's what I came in the game doing. The game that I started, that most of y'all interview niggas got it from in the first place, right or wrong. So I asked him that. So he goes on Twitter and said to me, "Don't mention my name or I'll delete your podcast." Delete my podcast? Nigga, I'm the boss. My shit don't say under nobody but Doggie Diamonds. When you go on other niggas' shit, they are under somebody. Go on my shit and see what it say. It says Doggie Diamonds TV. My name, me. So you can't delete shit because I'm the boss of my shit. You a fucking worker. So, kill that shit. So I left that shit alone. I wasn't even thinking about it. Then I get up. And I'm seeing a few tweets coming my way, some Instagram shit coming my way. Yo, this nigga mentioned your name, nigga said your name. Now I know the game that people play. People like to stir people up and try to get people to overreact or react to shit. Me, I don't give a fuck because I was in the crib editing footage anyway. I got fucking mad interviews and shit to drop. I don't have time to be dealing with some fucking peon motherfuckers. So when I go look at it, and I'm looking at it, when I hear the questions, I hear Vlad say, "So what's your situation with Math?" And homie answer the way he answer. And then my name is mentioned. And then Vlad says, "I didn't even look at the interview." So I'm saying to myself, well, damn, if you didn't look at the interview, how are you asking questions about some shit you didn't even look at? I'm confused. So you just got set up in a trap right there because now you're going to respond to some shit, even though I know you saw it, but you let homie say he didn't even look at it. So you should have said to him right there, "Yo, if you didn't even see it, how could you ask me about it?" That's what you should have said. But being that you don't, whatever. So you didn't say that. So you go on to respond, and then a dude say he don't even know where all this is coming from. I know you and I know Math. And then my name is mentioned again, and the nigga say, "That nigga's police." How the fuck am I police? Let's ask real niggas in every hood. Show me one dude that I took the stand on. Show me one dude that I put in jail. Pull out paperwork. You know, being the street nigga that you are or claim to be, you know that you cannot call nobody police, a snitch, or anything without producing paperwork. Now, who has done the most agent shit in hip hop so far? That stirred up shit with mad people who disrespected the late great Tupac Shakur by calling him a rat. A man he's not here to defend himself, and a man that everybody loves. Now, we might say, I don't like Tupac music or whatever, but to call a man a rat and he's not here, and his mother just passed away, disrespectful. Call Cameron a rat. Cam is New York. Cam did so much for this fucking city. Call Cameron a rat. Disrespectful. Why does dude call everybody rats? You know why? Y'all gonna see soon, because I know in some coming months, some shit is going to get revealed that we all going to be like, oh shit. And not to mention a nigga on YouTube talking about how he called the police on police. So if Frank Lucas was a rat for calling the police on police or telling the police on police, what the fuck are you? So I don't have to defend myself because there is no proof of me ever saying I cooperate, I'm a rat. None of that shit ever one time has that ever came out my mouth or no activity of me doing that. But you, on the other hand, admitted that shit. And you admit to grabbing dudes' ass. And you admit that you hang with gay people. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own. If that's what you want to do, homie, do what you do. But don't ever come at no fucking live nigga talking no stupid shit like that. Because you know, if you a real nigga and every real nigga out there, y'all know that shit ain't G'd up for a dude to call somebody police unless he could prove it. Straight up and down. So this is Doggie Diamonds. I'm not even going to do no long drawn out shit. Some of my people was like, yo, ignore that shit. Dude is a fucking lame. I don't even know why you would even respond to him. This is what he do. You know what I'm saying? You was looking good out there though, bro. You did a nice interview. Well, you did a nice, Beanie Siegel gave you a nice statement on your podcast. You was looking good. The numbers was good. You shitted on Meek Mill and then you started sucking his dick when you was around him. You wasn't talking all that crazy shit. You was looking good out there. I guess you ice cold. You got to mention the fucking OG name to get your shit back. But be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. And don't be sending no little addresses. Well, not even no. How a nigga gonna tell me to come to an area? I'm supposed to just go, yo, I'm here. Come on, man. You know better than that. I can't entertain weirdos. I don't know how to speak weirdo. I don't even know how. Who the fuck is this nigga? Who sanctioned this? Who the fuck? This is what I'm saying. I'm mad at the OGs a little bit because who sanctioned this nigga? Who put this nigga out here? Who put this nigga out here to run amok and run his fucking mouth and just talk crazy? But it's cool because karma is one bitch that we all have to deal with. And you're going to have to deal with that bitch one day for all the shit and fuck shit you do. I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm out of here. Make sure you subscribe to my motherfucking channel. Bossed up. This my shit, nigga. I ain't no worker. This interview was brought to you by Doggie Diamonds No Filter Podcast. You can hear the podcast on iTunes. Just search for Doggie Diamonds No Filter or on SoundCloud.com/Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Thank you for all your continued support.